On the night of the 18th of January 2023, as I was putting my then 6-year-old son to sleep, we were ticking our nighttime rituals when I realized something didn't seem right. Coming from a paramedic background, I could sense what it could actually be. But as a father, it took guts to actually process the fact that what if the fear was true? I allowed him to sleep, and then I called my wife and I explained to her what I felt it was. She was broken, devastated, and very confused. It was very difficult to put up a strong face as we were emotionally very, very overwhelmed. But yes, we had to deal with it very logically, for we didn't have much time. The next couple of days were spent in hospitals getting tests done. Kids are very overwhelmed when they get pricked. And the wait was over. The fear was true. He was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes mellitus. And we knew that this was going to be an extreme life changer, not only for him, but for the rest of us. We knew that tomorrow was never going to be the same as it was a few days earlier, as a lot of constraints will now have to be put in place. He had to take about 4 insulin shots every day, to a complete revamped low carbohydrate diet, to obviously controlling his cravings when he sees other kids eating. But as we are assured that with every hardship comes ease, Alhamdulillah, with every hardship comes ease. It's been a few months, and today I can proudly say my son insists in taking his insulin shots before every meal, number one. Number two, he willingly tries to keep away from the processed junk food, and above all, loves his diet. He is stronger, academically more focused today, determined, and above all, healthier than before. Respected judges, my fellow participants, and my lovely audience, I am Mohammed Kazim Sharif, and I'm going to take you through factually through the topic, is it really worth the junk? The World Health Organization says that 340 children and adolescents are either obese or overweight. That makes it 1 out of every 5 children and adolescents are around us. That's not a very good fact to look at. Childhood obesity is majorly linked to unhealthy eating habits, which is majorly contributed by consumption of high calorie processed food and inadequate intake of fruits and vegetables. Did you know that 20% of your child's daily calorie intake comes from junk food? That's alarming, right? Apart from obesity, what else can junk food do? Junk food can, number one, cause complications of the heart because of the increased levels of cholesterol, and can also weaken your blood circulation. Apart from that, it can also stunt your growth. It can lead to damaging of your kidneys. It can cause forgetfulness. It can increase. It can cause forgetfulness, and above, it can increase. It can retard your focus, and increase forgetfulness, and all this eventually progressing to over a period of time, type 2 diabetes in children. Type 2 diabetes as you progress. Research shows that implementing a nutritional education or promoting nutritional education in a school setting is helpful in promoting healthy eating lifestyles in children. But do our institutions actually ensure that? I have seen on a personal note that our school-going children are exposed to a variety of packed junk, packets as big as their school bags. I mean, that's not good. Packets as big as their school bags, and and they have access of and they have unlimited access to it during their breaks, during their home times, and alarmingly in our mosques. I would like to, just as I conclude, I would like to put forward my humble observation that we made lifestyle changes and healthy changes just because we were struck with a life-changing situation. But when you know the facts, isn't self-realization enough for you to make healthy changes? Or are you waiting for a disaster to strike? Thank you very much.